I'm very excited with our guest, Julie Lowe. Julie and I have known one another for at least 20 years. And I'm so excited about the journey that God has led Julie on, and some of the things that she has given her life to outside of ministry. Well, they really are massive ministry, but not formal ministry. And then Julie is writing things that I think are incredibly important for Christians, for Christian families. We'll talk about her books. And Julie's at CCEF, but I think the thing that is her greatest contribution, and I think it will continue to be, is her writing. So welcome, Julie. It's exciting that we're doing it. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
Years
in a
ago
million years.
that we would be in this room together doing this. So I'm probably way more a part of Julie and Greg's story than either one of them are comfortable with. Just we can't get rid
Paul
of this
gets
man.
quoted a lot in our home.
That's right.
It makes for good content on the podcast, I think.
I'm like psoriasis. It's just so hard to get rid of.
Can I write that down and use that in the future? That's a good tweet. I'm like psoriasis.
Yes.
Paul Tripp. Paul David Tripp. Yeah.
So we want to do what we always do, is walk you through your story. One of the reasons we do that is because we've just seen how much of the gospel is just illustrated by a sovereign Lord and the plan he walks people through. I mean, it's very clear, if you're paying attention, that we don't author our own stories. None of us can say we're here because we're wise and smart and we just made all the best choices ever. No one can say that.
Right.
And probably there's no greater drama and no greater mystery to us than our own stories.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful to be able to walk through people's stories, and Shelby does a good job of pulling your story out of you, and I do a real good job of interrupting with gospel reflection. So
that's right. When you hear the word "so" out of Paul's mouth, something awesome's gonna happen right up there.
Brace yourself.
Or something funny like I'm like psoriasis.
In Julie Lowe's life.
Yeah. Julie, we're thrilled that you're here. We really are. I met you last night, and I could tell that it's difficult because I want to ask questions during those times, but I know that we need to have that happen here. So really walk us through your story. Start at the beginning of your life and tell us about what you feel was formative in your child years that has led you to kind of to be into the person you are right now. So start at the very beginning.
Okay. I was born in Ohio. I was born in Ohio.
yeah, me too.
Were you?
Yeah,
Oh.
Toledo.
Yeah, Kettering, which I don't even know where that is. I was born in Ohio. My dad was a pastor at the time. Went from being a pastor to a Christian school administrator for 30 years. That was the school I grew up in, to being a pastor before he retired. So we moved to New Jersey when I was little. So really, I'm a Jersey girl for all I remember. And probably, how would I answer that question? Two things that stand out is, one, just growing up in ministry, how that impacted me in positive and negative ways. And then the second is just probably temperamentally learning who I was. And from an early age, I was, what do you call it, for the underdog, I guess. That's why Rocky movies are some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I don't like boxing, but I love the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Because there's something about that underdog story. And that's probably important for who I am today, because I think I tend towards suffering type issues, people who are needy. You know, the running joke in our home and with roommates I've lived with have been, can we have a visitor tonight? And they say 2 legs or 4. You know, are you bringing animals home or are you bringing people home tonight?